and welcome back to Chat with Olajimoke. Remember, Chat with Olajimoke is a place where we talk about all things better living. And with me are the beautiful co-hosts of the chat room. Hello, Auntie D.
Hi,
How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Awesome. How are you, Dami?
I'm good.
Good. All right. So, and if you have not subscribed, please just click that subscribe button. It doesn't bite. Just click that. All right. So, this episode, we're going to be talking about something. So, it came from a place we're just having a conversation. I think in one of our episodes where we're recording, and we just talked about the fact that okay, which one is lie? Which lie is good?
Good lie.
Which one is bad lie? Can you? So we just kind of talked about it, and that's what is birthing what we are talking about. So we are basically talking about lying in the workplace. So is withholding the truth. I don't want us to use the word lie, but I know we'll still use it. Is withholding the truth different from? Is it wisdom, or is just you're just withholding the truth because of certain reasons, basically? So the question is this. The question I want to talk about is this for to make it more polished. Is withholding part of the truth at work always dishonesty, or can it sometimes be wisdom? So let me start by asking us this question. Is not saying everything the same as saying something false? I've had situations where in movies somebody says that um, I didn't lie to you. Okay, so maybe something came out, and then the person now said, "Well, I didn't lie to you," and then the person says, "Yes, you didn't lie to me, but you didn't tell me." So it's part of you lying, right? So what do you think is withholding the truth? Can it be classified, in your opinion? Would you say is a lie?
For me, no. You are withholding the truth. You are not saying, okay, wait, withholding the truth. Is it you not? For me, it will be you not saying anything at all,
Yeah.
or you constructing the English in such a way that you have not passed across that information. Like, okay, for example, I'm wearing a dress. I don't want to say I'm wearing a dress. I could just say I'm wearing an article of clothing. I haven't told you I'm wearing a dress, but I'm wearing clothes. Dress is clothes now. You understand? There are times when people just construct that English, and at the end of the day, when they go like, "Oh, you did not tell me." Well, I said this. You were the one that did not interpret.
You did not get the code.
It's so, there are times when there are some things that you won't be able to say, either because you don't want to cause trouble,
Yeah.
you don't want to give a wrong impression, or you are not willing. That person has told you some things in confidence that at that point in time you cannot betray it. But then you cannot say no. I am not privy to. So instead of saying no, you are not privy to, that would be a lie. And you can't say yes, you have to give the details you are not supposed to reveal. You use English to construct it. So when everything comes, it will just be like, I did not tell you I wasn't privy to it. But you did not tell me you had, because I wasn't willing to tell you the full information. So there are times when you construct. For me, it depends on the situation of
The
things.
scenario. Yeah.
Yes, but I'm telling an outright lie, no.
Okay.
No.
All right, so that's Auntie D's opinion. She's saying that withholding the truth is not a lie. What about you, Dami? What's your opinion?
Withholding the truth is actually not a lie in some aspects, because you want to, in a situation whereby there is an information you don't need to pass across to that person, or you just want to use time to this person is my person now, is my paddy. Let me when you use time, wisdom to pass that information.
To direct.
I use time to pass that information, and at times it's better to withhold than to say it out. That might spoil a lot of things. So
Okay.
keeping quiet, or you use system wisdom to shoot it out. If that person now gets the information And if the person did not get, you don't try.
Yeah, wahala.
Okay. All right. What about? So you are saying that is anti-diet is saying outright
It's not.
is not.
It's
You are
not.
saying it depends on the
It
situation.
depends on the
It depends on the
situation.
situation. Okay. All
Depends.
right. What about the situation where in a place of work, maybe for example, you're supposed to maybe have a meeting. You're supposed to have a meeting with someone, and the meeting is supposed to be physical, but due to one or two reasons, you decided to make it virtual, right? And then your boss is not here. Your boss now asks you, how did the meeting go
Go.
and everything? And you're just saying it's fine, and everything is fine. You said everything. You didn't say that we didn't meet physically.
Yeah, but the
He
boss
That's
did
a
not
lie.
ask.
But the boss did not ask me
He did
that.
not ask.
What if he asks?
Yes, I will tell you.
You now
He
tell
did
him.
not.
Okay.
No. But if he did not ask,
Virtually.
the information is
It's
not
mine.
important. The information has no effect on you now.
Exactly.
Okay.
As long as the
We
information
met.
is
Did we
related.
meet? Yes, we met. Did we talk? We spoke about every single thing.
And there was
And you can
conclusion.
give.
Yes.
And you can give this thing.
Yes.
Okay, you know, some people will not agree.
No,
Yeah,
no, that's
yeah,
normal.
So please let's
Normal.
know your thoughts. This question we just asked, we told him the truth. Is we told him the truth a lie or is not a lie? Because we know that white lie, this thing
It
lie.
is like
And they say, and all
Lie is
liars.
lie.
And the Bible says, and all liars. Hey, and
Either
all liars.
white or black.
Either white or black.
Lie
And you
is
know how we
lie.
used to make some things, we sugarcoat something to favor us and make it look like this. So let's know your thoughts. We told him a lie.
we told him.
We told him the truth, rather.
Truth.
Is it a lie or
Huh.
what?
There-
What do you think? All right. So let me ask us this question: if your boss asks why a task is late, and you mention only one reason, leaving out another, is that wisdom or lie?
It's still
He asks
wisdom.
why
It
a
depends
task.
on. It depends on which of the two reasons is more important.
Okay, I don't get that.
There are some people that don't expect you to give them stories. They just expect you to give them one
One
reason.
straight answer.
Okay.
So once you have a one reason that covers
Covers all.
everything, you give him that one reason.
Okay.
Because the minute you start giving so many, it will now seem as if you are trying to hide
This person
something.
is not serious.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we can see on
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Okay. Now we told him the truth when you know that this is going to make you look bad. Is that wisdom or lie?
That's a lie.
It is a lie. Because it will make me look bad.
Yeah, it's a lie.
It means that I'm not willing to take correction, or I'm
Or
not
to
willing
open
to
up.
own up to my mistakes.
Mistakes.
No, that's a lie.
That's a lie.
Okay. All right. So we are getting somewhere now because we are saying that lie. This is yeah. I really want to know what you think, please. What do you think about this? We told him the truth.
That one is
lie.
a lie.
I really need
No,
to
that
know
one
it's
is a lie. Just because you don't want to look bad, you don't want to feel guilty, you don't want to accept your exactly.
No.
That's a
Okay.
big lie.
The person at the other end will stop trusting you.
That's a lie.
Okay.
Immediately they know.
Yes,
Um,
and every other thing you've done in the past, you now start thinking, oh, so this person has most likely lied to me. No, you don't want to go that route. No.
Okay. All right then. Now, does workplace culture encourage truth or reward image management? I'm going to explain this.
Okay.
Now, you know sometimes. Okay, let me say this. Is it fair to expect full truth in environments where people are punished for honesty? So you know there are some times where you actually say the truth, and then it bounces back on you. Maybe you're fired, you're demoted, something is deducted. There is that, right? And then there is also a place where somebody lies and gets the
away
credit
with
and
it.
gets away with it. So our work culture, does it encourage people being totally honest in the place of work because of these things that we have talked about? Because people will be thinking that if I say the truth now, this is what is going to happen. And if I don't say the truth, this is what's going to happen. I kind of have let me start.
Okay.
Let me start. Okay, so as a child of God, the truth is that it is you can't you're going to be persecuted, right? And persecution doesn't naturally doesn't have to come in certain ways that we have in our head, right? Persecution can come because you said the truth about something, and then that thing now backfires because you decided to stand on the truth, right? But then you can also see people that and have lied their way up, and they are the bosses and they are doing well. Maybe they are even collecting better salaries than you that you have said the truth. So there is that. But the fact or the truth is that you cannot be in a place of work as a child of God and say that you want to cover up some things. It's a lie. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I
Yes,
understand
yes.
what you're saying actually.
Okay.
When you're
Because the
talking
way you're
about
looking at me.
no, I
No,
understand
no.
what you're saying. What you're talking about is the workplace culture.
Yes, workplace.
For every workplace, there is a culture.
Mhm.
There are some workplaces where those that lie are the ones that succeed. There are some workplaces where it is those people that are straightforward, that say the truth, that succeeds. Now, if you find yourself in a workplace where lying is prevalent, please find yourself out of that place. Because you won't be able to cope if you can't lie. It has nothing to do with being a child of God or not. Some children of God, fire branded, tongue speaking, Holy Ghost,
Can
everything,
lie,
they can lie.
Yeah, but the
No,
call,
but what we are
normal,
saying
yeah.
is, what we are saying is,
Yes, ma.
if
But what
you
me I'm
are
saying is that the
able-
way it's supposed to be.
no, we know the way it is supposed
To
to be,
be,
but we are
yeah.
humans. It's
We are
never the way it
humans,
is
yes.
supposed to be. If you find yourself in
Really.
a place where lying is their culture, please try as much as
Exit.
possible as find your way out,
Because that's true.
because you
That
won't be
person,
able to
you
cope.
won't cope.
You won't be able to.
If you
can't
can't beat them, you join
because
them. That's
even
it.
the boss in question gan is a liar, thrives in um um whitewashing things.
Things, yeah.
You understand, when somebody does something, maybe that person has something
Thank
on
you.
it and the person is saying, you hear the boss say it's really not a big deal, but the truth is that that person has something on the boss. So you should find yourself way out of that space. But a workplace should be a place where employees should be free to give their opinions. I don't want to say criticize. I would rather say give their opinions on
Opinion.
things. I was reading something funny enough this morning about workplace and culture, and the person was talking about a workplace where those that came up against maybe policies given, that had opinion, that gave their opinion about policies given and things they were doing there, that particular person did not get promoted. Every other person got promoted, and in the person's review it was always challenges authority. um is always asking questions and all that. So the head now went to interact directly with the person, and the person was like, she just gives her opinion and she suggests ways where things could be turned around, but she noticed that it seems as if she's butting head with everybody, so she keeps quiet. And she noticed that the minute she started keeping quiet, her promotions became regular and her reviews were nice. So the HR now changed the review sheet to be um okay, challenges authority, what questions were asked, what opinions were given by this person, what solutions were given. So after they broke it all down, that person started getting the promotion. They now found out that more and more of their hard workers were actually being seen and they felt appreciated. So if you find yourself in a workplace where there's too much, like, please leave. It's not something you
I,
want to
I worked
deal
with one
with.
organization, I think 4 or 5 years ago. I work with my body, spirit, everything. But I noticed something, their pattern. They lie to seek the favor of the boss. They call the boss mommy. And I find it so weird. This is an organization. How would I call my boss mommy? So I started calling the person doctor, 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 doctor. So the pattern there, they started, going back, doing sort of things until there was a day I realized. I said, I can't cope in this kind of organization. And I wrote my resignation letter. But before I left, I told the woman, doctor, this, you see the people around you, they don't love you.
They are bootlickers.
They don't love you. And I pray you don't get to know when everything is gone. Now, after I left, 2 years after, the woman called me back and said, can I work? And I said, no, ma. Ibi tí wọ́n bá ti sọ kó dàrọ́, no, I can't. So what she said, that
Made you remember.
yes, when you're in an organization, workplace, that you know this place is not a good place for you to say the truth, for you to speak out your mind, run. They will choke you. They will. They will.
Okay. Now, have you been in a situation where you regretted telling your boss the truth?
Yes.
Okay. What about you, Auntie?
Yes. Yes.
You're thinking.
The thing is that rather than talk and to scatter things, usually if my boss should ask me a
That's
direct
withholding the
question,
truth.
if he should, then if he, the minute he says, Oludayo, this, and I'm like, you go like, so you know you don't want to talk. I'll go like, no, not like, you sure don't want to talk. So what they are saying is actually a lie. Well, and you'll go like, I bet he already understands all my sounds.
So that you're well, he knows that there's something you
There's
want to say.
something I have no intention of saying, and no matter how much he pushes, I will say, I will not talk. Because he knows if I want to tell him something, I'll open my mouth to talk. If I don't want to say, so no.
Okay. But have you regretted not telling
No,
the truth?
not telling the truth. No, I would rather, even in my keeping quiet, I would, no.
Okay, let me ask
I
this.
won't-
Have you regretted not withholding?
Not talking.
Not talking,
when
yes.
I
withholding
haven't
the truth.
regretted it. Because, see, there are certain situations you get into, and even in your heart of hearts, you would rather be chastised for keeping quiet than chastised for talking. Because by the time the fire burns, you yourself won't be able to control it, and that one will be a greater regret. That, okay, is it because I kept quiet? At least I know I kept quiet. You will be keeping quiet. You will not want to talk. It is better than. And then she said XYZ.
Yeah, but
And then
you keeping quiet, what if it's going to cost
Exactly.
a lot?
Because that's where have you ever regretted? So it might not be you, it might not affect you.
Yes.
But it might affect the organization. Because you didn't say.
I would still rather keep quiet. I would rather keep quiet.
Okay, so let me ask you, have you ever regretted the first question I asked you was, have you regretted telling the truth? Have you ever regretted not
saying anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So which one do you think backfired more? Saying the truth or not saying the truth?
Saying the truth.
No, both. Because both cost me a lot. Saying the truth and withholding, both
In different
in
ways.
different ways. In different ways.
Okay. So now, wisdom. These three things: wisdom, diplomacy, and lie. We find these three things in the workspace or in the workplace. So, or in our day-to-day lives generally. We can even let's come out of the workplace now.
Generally.
So general in our general lives now, diplomacy, wisdom, and lie. So how do we manage these three things now? How do we manage
Wisdom, it is a wise person that is diplomatic. A foolish person won't even, a wise person will read the room, read the situation.
Might keep quiet though.
Yes, might keep quiet, or might
Not
talk in a but might talk in a diplomatic manner, in a way where people's feelings are not hurt. But a foolish person will not do any of this. We just open mouth, wow, and everywhere we scatter, and we now start wondering, what did I do wrong?
Do you call that one foolish? Because
it's foolish.
What you are saying now is just like you are throwing stone.
No,
Because most time me, I'm not diplomatic. I will just say it the way, although not to the people I know, people that are closer to me. I'll
To
just
the
say
people
it.
you don't know, you keep quiet.
I'll
We are
just say
talking
it the
about
way
people
it
you don't
is.
know.
But still, if you want to say, you have to, ó yẹ kó tiẹ̀ wà ní tiẹ̀ confidence náà, ṣé you understand?
But before you say wah, you will read the room.
Yeah, yeah.
What I'm
yeah.
saying is a foolish person will not read the room. The foolish person will not look at situations happening.
Just talks.
Just talks.
So what about lies? So wisdom and diplomacy are kind of interwoven.
Yes, but
Or
lie is
is
on
lie.
its own. It's
Lie,
on
you are
its
not
own.
saying the truth.
You are not saying
You're
the
not
truth.
saying the truth.
This is a lie.
It is
It
lie.
is-
Lies.
That's
And
what
then we have also
people
talked
do
about
diplomatic.
withholding the truth as
Yes.
well. That withholding the truth is different from
It's different from
telling
outside
lies.
life.
All right, please let's know what you think in the comment section. We really want to hear from you because excuse me, because this is it's a lot.
It's a
Yes,
lot.
and
It
what
is
we
a lot.
what we said is from our,
Our
own,
own
yes,
point
our
of view.
own point of view and experiences. So want to know what you think about withholding the truth, diplomacy and lies, both in the workplace and your general life. I hope you have learned something from this episode. We'd like to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Till we see you again next time. Don't forget to keep keeping it real.
Bye.